1 second from half court.
Jumping for joy.
First ever.
A 2-on-1. Oh!
Did he bring it in? He did!
It is
Caught!
We're at FQ Arena on the campus of Illinois State University, and we are set for the Class 2A state championship matchup here in Normal. We have Bloomington Central Catholic against Breese Mater Dei. The winner has a state championship trophy and a lot of memories, and we are set for what should be an incredible matchup between two of the state's most powerful programs. Let's introduce you to the coaches and the starters by sending it over to the public address announcer, Steve Lessman. All right, those are your starters. We're set to go. Welcome to CEFCU Arena. I'm Scott Slocum, along with former Illinois State University standout Laura Benton. And Laura, this is a good one. You know a lot, being from this area, about Bloomington Central Catholic, and you know a lot because you've been around women's and girls volleyball for a long, long time about Breese Modern Day. These are two classic big-time programs.
They absolutely are. And when you look on paper, Scott, these teams match up very evenly based on their performance yesterday in the semifinals. Now it's going to come down to who can outperform the other, but who's going to be quicker at setting the tempo. All
right, let's break it down even more directly. Taking a look at the keys to today's 2A state championship game.
Yeah, I mentioned that quick tempo. Modern Day is going to have to start strong, getting that quick tempo, but blocking. Can they stop the major offense of Central Catholic? And you look at Central Catholic's keys, quick start and serving. They had a lot of aces yesterday, so pay attention to the serving by Central Catholic.
All right, Bloomington Central Catholic out here 25-21, 25-16 over Timothy Christian. Breese Modern Day took out El Paso 25-16, 25-17. We are set to go. This one is going to be high-flying, and I think you'll be really impressed with the defense on both squads also. And we're looking at a rarity in Illinois high school volleyball, though we do have two others this weekend down here. A 6'5" player by the name of Alyssa Korkenmeyer. She is really talented, headed to SLU to play basketball. A lot of volleyball schools are kind of hoping, wishing that maybe she would want to do something different.
Yeah, she's really good along the net laterally for her size, and she's picking up that basketball move with the slide. Watch her on the slide.
Yeah,
it's
she's
very
smooth.
Similar to a layup.
All right, Central Catholic wearing white long sleeve shirts to your right, and Breese Modern Day wearing those light blue and dark blue shirts. They are to your left, and already they go to Korkenmeyer, and already a dig by Niepagan. Central Catholic off to a 1-0 start thanks to Aubrey Fair.
That is one thing about Central Catholic. They have a really good balance between Fair and Niepagan on the outside.
That serve is long. Side out, Breese Modern Day. You talk about championships, you're talking about Breese Modern Day. There's 8 first-place trophies of that school, just east of the St. Louis metro area. 2 seconds, 5 thirds, and 4 fourths. This is their 20th trophy they'll take home this weekend. 20. That's out down the line. And Modern Day with a 2-1 lead.
You can see Central Catholic trying to be aggressive, go for those lines in deep corners.
Serving will be Addie Lampy. And that is going to be an ace as it finds press row.
And no surprise to the serving aces that we are likely to see. Only 3 yesterday by Breese Modern Day, 7 by Central Catholic.
Lampy again. She's a libero. Quick set in the middle, and the finish from Rosie Krenz.
Well, that definitely is one thing that Central Catholic did really well yesterday, was distributing the ball across pen to pen. And their middles are very active and good, stealing the blockers' attention.
Well, the question is, Central Catholic isn't big. They're not tall. They're decent size, 5'5", 5'11", 5'10", 5'11", 5'9", so no real big middle. Is that going to hurt them today?
I don't think so. I think the fact that they move so well across the net, they have power hitters.
Point for Central Catholic. They do have a 6-footer. That's Rosie Krenz. We saw her earlier with a kill.
But as you mentioned, Scott, more of just the experience of Modern Day and the expectation of being here.
Nice set and the finish there from Campbell Niepagan. She is a special talent. She's just a sophomore, approaching 400 kills for the year.
And she is just a sophomore, but you watch where her shot selection is. She's not afraid of a big block, and she will continue to be all over the court.
There's a block right there on cue. And there's a kill on cue, another one. And I noticed yesterday she is competitive. Not that all of these girls aren't, but she's got a little streak in her. A few things weren't going right, and she barked a little bit at her teammates, and I like that.
Yeah, she's super competitive. If you are familiar with her family, her mother, Stacy Tanner, played here at Illinois State.
Did Mom have a little bit of a mean streak in her too?
Her mom was very competitive as well, coaching her all through junior high.
Central Catholic off to a red-hot start.
Well, the Saints just able to bring enough pressure right now along the net. A lot of that has to do with how the rotations are set up too. Who they're going to put knee pegging on, who are they going to put fair on, and who's going to be able to block the net.
Serving for the Knights will be Addison Nenninger. Lefty sends it across. No trouble there for Wiedewood. Ball's kept alive nicely by Krenz. Krenz off to a good start.
Well, let's look at the offense, Scott. Central Catholic's hitting .500 right now. They have their opponent, Breese Mater Dei, hitting -250.
Nenninger, the setter, tracks it down. Good set, ball was touched. Yep, going to be a point for Mater Dei. Let's take a look at those setters. It's Lauren O'Brien for Central Catholic. Josie Serta also with a bunch of assists, 208. O'Brien with 573. And the setting done by Mater Dei is exclusively the job of Nenninger. She wears number 8, and she is a good one. 760 assists this year. Great effort by the girls from Mater Dei to keep that ball up. Couldn't get it done, though. First effort was made there by Marley Haig. She dove head first into the scores table.
They are going all out to earn a point.
Well, I like the pace of this one, too. It's upbeat.
It is.
Good dig. That was Serta. She'll bump it over after help from Niepagan. Blocked by Niepagan. Point, Central Catholic. She's dominating already.
Sometimes it is hard for left outsides to block the ball. They're not necessarily your strongest blocker, but Niepagan, she's a very strong blocker, creating issues along the net.
They go to her again, and that was another good decision. Her 4th kill already.
Well, sometimes she's hitting the outside with a higher ball. Sometimes O'Brien's setting her with a quicker tempo. So she's really making it difficult on Mater Dei to be able to defend her.
Timeout taken by Courtney Walker, the head coach of Mater Dei. The head coach of Central Catholic is Jenny Menendez, who was born and raised here in Bloomington Normal. Played her college volleyball here at Illinois State. In fact, was the conference libero of the year in the Missouri Valley Conference. She's got her sister Jordan, who was an outstanding athlete, softball and volleyball down the road at Wesleyan. Both from Normal Community High School. So they didn't wander too far from home.
No, they didn't. They stayed in the area.
You can tell they're sisters. They, number one, look alike. Number two, they dress alike. They have the exact same thing on.
It's a planned effort.
It must be.
If you're going to be in the state championship with your sister, you better have that outfit planned.
They both have their Air Jordans on. The serve is a good one. That was Serta. And the net, the Knights. And they need something here to go right to stem this tide because they're getting run over.
You mentioned Jenny Menendez and her career in college, and I think it reflects a lot on her team as far as their defense and being able to move along the court. She carried a lot of that into her coaching.
That ball was blocked, so that'll be a kill and a point, a much-needed point as Korkenmeyer checks back in the middle for Breese Mater Dei. The Lady Knights 37-3. Losses to Normal University, Edwardsville, and QND, and that's it.
super impressive every year. It's just amazing how they are back here.
Yep. The slide worked beautifully. Henniges with a kill.
And Henniges isn't necessarily a big middle. She only stands 5'9" junior, but she's super quick and being able to complete the slide.
Niepagan set to go. A good serve. Good job keeping it up there by Jamrook. Nice block. Give that one to Wibbles. Avery, a 6-foot senior, opposite.
Well, this is really interesting matchup. We talked about rotations and how teams might start. Well, you take Niepagan now in the back row, Alyssa Korkenmeyer's in the front row against the shortest middle in front row.
That ball was a kick save, believe it or not, by Serta. Place will explode if they get this point, and they will not. Double hit will be called, but what a kick save. It can hit any part of your body just as long as it doesn't hit the floor.
And their fans knew it right away. They were super excited to see that point maybe end in their favor.
Looked like a goalkeeper. That ball is hit at the block and down for Lauren O'Brien. Somebody setting the setter there. Henniges will serve, up by 6. And a win at the net for Addison Nenninger from Breese Mater Dei.
Nenninger, she's used to those jousts, and she knows how to win those, so not a tough feat for her to get a quick point for her Lady Knights.
Ava Lampe checking in, just a sophomore, 5'5" defensive specialist. She's got a sister on this team, Addie Lampe. And that will be a kill for Aubrey Fair. His hitting numbers are still off the charts, over 412.
For Central Catholic, yes.
Yeah.
And that's with Fair hitting negative, even with that last kill.
See if they go to, thought maybe they're going to go to Korkenmeyer, but they didn't need to because Ella Dirks can hit as well.
Well, that was really smart by the Lady Knights to go ahead and go with the middle. All the attention was going over to Korkenmeyer.
Korkenmeyer's been quiet. Only 2 attacks. I know she plays in the middle, but still. Cross court set. Dirks tried to go with a little push across, but too hard. 16-10, checking back in for Central Catholic will be Aubrey Campbell. She will come in and serve. Sitting down will be Aubrey Fair. Niepagan kept it alive and will not get it to go over. Good effort, but to no avail.
Just another example of Nenninger winning up there at the net and what she provides while she's front row.
Nenninger will serve. It's a lot of pace on it. The libero, Weedle will send it over. Weedle Wilt. Blocked. And they can't track it down. There's a glaring admission from this Mater Dei lineup here today. Maris Zerline, who's going to Lipscomb to play basketball, she's out with an injury. So she's not even playing, which is even scarier if a Division I athlete could be on the floor and isn't on the floor.
Yeah, you're right.
Nicely placed down the line.
And that's Ella Dirks picking up her second, working hard to help her Lady Knights try and get back into positive territory. They're still hitting negative, Scott.
Yeah, there's a 470-point difference in hitting between these two. Set in the middle and a block. Avery Patton.
Well, blocking's a quick way to help your team get quick points, and right now both teams really kind of averaging about the same, 3 blocks.
Mater Dei starting to get a little more comfortable in this match.
and they're making it harder on the serving.
Yep. And there's 4 hits. Pagan. Maybe a timeout coming up here in a minute or two for Coach Menendez. All of a sudden, it's only 3 points separating these two teams. Jamrook. Good serve. And that is long. And now it's down to 2. And here comes that timeout by Coach Menendez. Things were running smoothly, not so much anymore for Central Catholic.
And you really see the change coming off of the serve receive. So the Lady Knights serving super aggressively. They're aiming for Pagan, making her have to pass the ball. She's passed okay. It hasn't been perfect to run the offense, and it was quick points because of it.
You're watching live coverage of the IHSA Girls Volleyball Championship Class 2A on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/IHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Illinois high school playoff action. And if you would like to keep today's webcast, you can download it. Just click the digital copy button under the event video player to download a digital copy of the event right to your computer. 17-15. And here is, they call her Baby J. She's the youngest of 3 Jamrooks that have played at Breese Mater Dei. So she gets that nickname. That's Pagan coming through big time.
That was a huge side out for the Saints, and being able to just kind of reset the tone and tempo after that timeout.
Very composed as well. She didn't all-out hit at it. Just a nice placement. Jamrook on the receive. And a little roll over the top attempt by Wibbles. Didn't make it over the net.
Wibbles had the right idea. Had that gone over, that would have been perfect placement as the Saints weren't there.
Service is long. And Korkenmeyer back into the middle. And it's noticeable when she returns. Going to St. Louis University next year to be a Billiken. Not for volleyball, though, but for basketball. I would like to see her play basketball. They won the state championship last year in volleyball and basketball.
And basketball, yes.
You think it's rare to have a 6'5" girl in 2A volleyball. It's even more rare in 2A basketball. This doesn't happen, ever. 20-16. Serve for Pagan. Would have went long, but taken instead by Lampy. Korkenmeyer, a kill. It wasn't perfect, but you can make a mistake. So the window is big, I guess, is what I'm trying to say with her.
Well, she did the right thing. She went to what was the block was given her, which was that left back corner, and it wasn't easy for her to get it back there, but she did.
Abby Cool with the good serve. A great dig. That was Lampy. What a play.
That was an amazing dig. She shifted from left back, able to get it up. Quick point.
And the deficit for Mater Dei is back at 2 is all. Think over the top, covered there by Cool. Fair, another dig. Point, Central Catholic, and that was a big one.
6'5" versus 5'9", and that one's going to go down in the memory book.
Uh-huh. Remember when? Boy, good serve. Great cover, diving effort there from Hennigas. Coach Walker standing where the ball hit, doesn't like it. It was 6 feet in front of the line judge. And a timeout taken by Courtney Walker, who's the first head coach not with the name Rackers.
Which is impressive because that is all their history.
Yes, it is. Fred and all of his championships. Son Chad. Chad won 2. Fred won 6. That's remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. 20th trophy this year, and Courtney Walker's the head coach. And
I love the teams that have those rich histories and expectations to be here, but it is a mindset of getting here and sustaining it. And Central Catholic themselves they have been on this platform before.
Yep. And how big was that for her? Because Chad, they won the state championship last year, and he walks away.
Yeah.
I mean, mic drop, I'm done. And then, so for the first time, someone other than, a Chad or a Fred is coaching, and for her to bring this team here, I think is very impressive. That gets the monkey off her back right away.
Absolutely.
There's a block by Korkenmeyer went for the kill, and she was blocked. I think that was Henniges that got it.
Henniges or Renz, one of them was up there. Hard for us to tell right here.
You can see the back of the referee pretty well, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, pants and shirt. 24-18. This was 2 just moments ago at 20-18. 4-0 run. That ball came off of the Central Catholic player, but bounced off. Oh, hold on. They're going to change the call. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I didn't see that bounce off one of the modern day players, and it did not. Put the celebration for the first set on hold for a minute. We still have more work to do. 24-19. Ava Lampe will be serving. She's got 28 aces this year. Should be a good time for number 29. Good cover there on the weak side. A little bit of a break for Central Catholic. See if they can take advantage of it. Back row, knee pagan. Smart decision. Real smart decision. Lauren O'Brien with the assist. Knee pagan with the kill. And Central Catholic with set 1, 25-19 in the 2A state championship from FU Arena.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
This is the start of something fun. Kind that's best had outdoors. Where family gathers, and adventure awaits. The good tidings that make for even better times. And with the right stuff at the right price, the most wonderful time of year happens here. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Scott Slocum, Laura Benton back here at FU Arena on the campus of Illinois State University. Championship Saturday. What a day it's already been. Calhoun, the 1A state champs. Timothy Christian took third place in 2A. Cissna Park took third place in 1A. And here we are in the 2A state championship. And we have some monster matches coming up later on.
And really looking forward to the Class 3A and the 4A. Talk about super athletes. Not to take any credit away from what we've already seen, but there is quite the list of Division I players coming up out of 3 and 4A.
Did you have preseason going in, playing for the state championship, Muhammad Seymour and Bartonville Limestone?
No, I didn't.
I bet no one did. No one. That's what I love about it.
Yes.
I am so excited to see that match. I really am.
Yeah, that one's going to be great.
Yeah.
I am too. There's some really good talent on that one, but kind of to what you mentioned, they kind of came out of nowhere, both of those teams, and they've had great seasons so far.
And then speaking of matches, and I'll add the word grudge into that mix, Bennett and Marist, the program, as Marist calls itself, against Bennett, who is ranked the 19th best volleyball dynasty in the country, number 1 in Illinois. So There's a lot on the line there.
Yeah, it's going to get pretty intense here in SEFCU Arena.
We may need
today.
security. I mean that in a good way, people. Yeah, that's I think we're going to have probably 15 or 16 D1 commits on the court. Not all at once, obviously, but on the rosters. Pretty remarkable. All right, so both teams are ready to play. Just got to get the referees going. Impressive opening set by Central Catholic. I thought they were clicking on all cylinders. I really did. They had a couple of little down spots, but you're going to have that.
They were rolling, and not only was their hitting on fire, they're blocking 5 blocks, and then the defense to support the hitting that was coming at them. They had 12.
Yeah, 12 digs, 5 blocks, you're right. 9 and 3, respectively, for Mater Dei. It's a huge difference. And we're underway. Central Catholic needs one more set to win the school's second championship. Under the direction of J.R. Bannister, they won one in 2015. We were talking about Mater Dei, and we've had, one family and now the new coach, Coach Walker. But it's interesting, Bloomington Central Catholic has won trophies with, this will be 4 different coaches now. Daniel Rolfe, Emily Cowton, J.R. Bannister, and then Jenny Menendez.
Yeah.
So they've done it with several. 2-0. Mater Dei on top. Ava Lampe with the serve. And a slow start here for Central Catholic. Oh, wait a minute. Who'd they say touched that? It had to have been Korkenmeyer. She would have been the only one in the vicinity. She's asking the official.
Yeah, that was an interesting call, just given what we saw here on the court. But they play on.
They play on, and it's 2-2 now. Take the questionable call and run with it. Serve across from Campbell. In the net. So 3-2. A little bit of a sloppy start here to the second set.
I say that first set was so intense and just right off the bat, this one taking a little bit of time to get some rhythm going.
Another super dig by Addie Lampe. Outside they go to Niepagan, and that's a good place to go. Kill number 8 for her.
And Niepagan just doing what the block is giving her. So right in between the block of the Lady Knights and just that quick arm. She has such a super fast arm.
A block for Campbell again. Another block. Campbell, well, that time it was Avery Duff and Hennigas, and then Niepagan finishes it off.
You look at the offense of Central Catholic, they go to the middle, then they go to the pen, and it's just a lot of work for the Lady Knights of Mater Dei to try and keep up with.
High soft serve. Lampe able to keep it up. Niepagan again. That time she was blocked, and they said ball hit the pin, so the point's going to go to Mater Dei. That was Addison Nenninger over here on the near side. Coach Menendez doesn't like that call. That little dink was covered by Ella Dirks. And the finish from Avery Wibbles.
Wibbles getting started for the Lady Knights. And she's the team lead right now with 3 kills. Wibbles is hitting 167. Now we have seen that the Lady Knights have picked up their hitting percentage. It's flipped now, 250 in the current set, Central Catholic with 111.
We're tied at 5. First set went to Central Catholic. Here comes Niepagan again. Mater Dei doesn't believe that ball ever was touched by a blocker, and the official agrees. 4 hits, point for Mater Dei. And on to serve will be Lauren Jamrock. Mater Dei with a 1-point lead here. Niepagan blocked right back at her. Avery Patton, the sophomore, making her presence known.
The sophomore battle occurring right now on the right side versus the left.
Yeah, you keep forgetting because she's so good that Niepagan is only a sophomore also. And Mater Dei up by 3 now.
They're just putting so much pressure on Central Catholic with the serving, and the serve receive is making it a little more predictable on where to set up the block.
Jamrock, another serve, a good one. And she'll get a dig. They go to the middle. Nothing that time for Patton. Out of the outside, Niepagan. Blocked. Waiting for a breakthrough at this point, and it comes as Niepagan did not hit that ball even close to being able to go over to the net. And a timeout taken by Central Catholic. Want to remind you the IHSA Girls Volleyball State Championships are brought to you in part by Country Financial. Worry less, feel more confident with insurance designed to meet your specific needs. Visit countryfinancial.com to experience more today. What's Mater Dei doing here? They're all of a sudden, they look strong, and I think it could be a byproduct also. Offensively, Bloomington Central Catholic is struggling here.
They are, but you look at Addison Neninger, she's the setter for the Lady Knights. She's taking chances and with the passing that she's getting. So she's behind the 10-foot line, and she's setting the middle. She'll go against the flow and set it to the outside. So she's putting a lot of pressure with that offense against Central Catholic.
Well, it's working, that's for sure. Jamrock, another good serve. That is another ace. Second of the match.
We mentioned at the beginning, both of these schools look quite even on paper. So, yes, Central Catholic started off super strong, and it was unlikely that Mater Dei was just not going to respond.
Tried the slide, and that did not work for Henniges. And it's a 6-point bulge. This is the exact margin. Central Catholic won the first set by 25-19. Make it 7. Avery Patton.
Well, you can definitely see how powerful a good serve can be on a powerful offense. Is now Central Catholic negative 188 in this current set.
Fair checks back in for the Saints. Serve received there from Henniges. Niepagan got it just in front of Lampe, and Lampe hit her chin on the floor. She's looking to see if there's any blood. Doesn't appear to be. It's a tough kid.
Yeah, Lampe is so good on the back row, just orchestrating that defense for the Lady Knights.
Nice block that time from Wibbles. Lead is back to 7.
Mater Dei brings in Alyssa Korkenmeyer back to the front row. So they have 4 blocks so far. Now, is it going to add to more?
And freshman Haley Klosterman on to serve. Niepagan from the back. Taken there by Klosterman. What the freshman coming in. And that will be a kill for Central Catholic.
And Central Catholic just needing a kill to get out of that rotation, and Aubrey Frere doing what she needed. Just get the ball in play, put it somewhere where it can earn a point.
Rosie Krenz back in the middle. Number 14 for Central Catholic. Knee pegging, too long. Too much on it. And it could be a situation, too, of maybe Central Catholic's getting a little tight. They see things changing, and they feel that.
The emotion of the game has definitely shifted, where the Lady Knights really controlling that piece.
Oh, that was a nice swing and kill by Lauren O'Brien. Moving over and becoming a hitter and doing it very, very well. That's her second kill.
Yeah, she's not necessarily one of those kill leaders for Central Catholic. She only has 68 kills leading up to the state series.
And the slide by Korkenmeyer. That's the first time we've seen her try that.
The amount of ground that she covers being 6'5" on a slide is so impressive, and just watching her glide through the air.
Seven-point advantage for Mater Dei. Ava Lampe with a serve and a good one. Knee pegging had a hard time with it. Good pass from Lampe. And a super play by the setter, Addison Nettinger. Catching everyone in white off guard.
She's been so impressive today, from the fact that she's been taking chances with the setter, getting her offense going, and then just taking it upon herself to end the point.
16-8. Sub coming in. Aubrey Campbell on to serve. And got break, hit the tape, went across. Double hit, point for Central Catholic.
Well, something to note about Aubrey Campbell, she came into this tournament with 33 aces. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But so did Serta, so did Niepegan, 34, 35, and O'Brien, 45 aces.
Oh, man, what a dig that time by O'Brien. And a good block from Henniges. O'Brien, another dig. Henniges, rather, that was Korkenmeyer with the slide and the finish.
Well, the odds are always going to be with the hitter against the block multiple times and multiple attempts, but the fact that it was on a slide, Korkenmeyer, is so fun to watch.
It is. She is smooth, you're right. Oh, what a pass from Lauren O'Brien. That was not easy to handle. It was a bit of an overpass. She was going toward the net, and still a perfect set.
And those are the moments you notice a setter being so skilled, is how they can bring those tight balls back into the court to be played.
That ball was touched. That should be Mater Dei point, and it is. And the Knights on cruise control here in the second set, and they needed to be. They lost that first set 25-19. Good job at the net by Avery Patton. Look at the different names we've called here. Korkenmeyer's got 4 kills, Nettinger 3, Dirks with 3, Wibbles with 3, Patton, Haig each with 2. I mean, that is remarkable balance.
Yeah, the balance is key, especially looking to try and win that second set, given the first set play by Central Catholic. And you kind of sense this, like they're just, like you said, cruise control. They know what they need to do. They're being smart. And And those Lady Knights are looking pretty good.
Absolutely they are. Very, very strong. They have some kids going on to play at the next level. Ella Dirks, she's headed to Truman State. Lampy is on her way to Lewis University up in Romeoville, NCAA Division II program, a very good program. Men's program's a D1 program at Lewis. And then, of course, Zerline, who's now with the team, is going to Lipscomb to play basketball, and Korkenmeyer is headed to SLU for basketball.
Just looking over at the Mater Dei Lady Knights bench, and you see Chad over there, and you think, as an assistant coach, like, yeah, I got a couple of state championships.
A block, a big one, Wibbles.
And Patton was up there teaming up. I think you're right, Wibbles got most of that block, though.
And now miscommunication. And what's got to happen here for Central Catholic is they've got to do something good these last 4 points to try to reestablish some confidence going into that third. Because if the third set started right now, they wouldn't have much confidence at all.
Yeah, you're right. And just being able to just get a little bit of momentum and reset.
Difficulty there communicating as well. Oh, fantastic dig from Lampy. And that'll be a point for Central Catholic.
Well, that might be the point that you're talking about, Scott, just to get a little bit of confidence. 21-12 is a big feat right now.
Now, you're not going to win the set. And that's an ace on the line. But what you can do is get your mojo back. 21-13. Nice dig in the back there from Aubrey Fair. Niepagan putting the hammer down.
A hammer indeed, and most of it is that cross-court, dropping that thumb down, being able to get you more cross-court selection, and she is so good at that, especially as a sophomore.
Four hits, ball did not go over the net to hit the blockers. Here's that mini run that we're talking about. A block. Addison Henniges.
Well, the first block got taken away from Niepagan on the last call being 4, so Central Catholic and Henniges just wanted to make sure it was noted.
Courtney Walker takes a timeout as that 21-12 lead is now at 21-16. And on demand, we said Central Catholic needs to get their mojo back. Laura Benton, they've got it back.
Yeah, they came out strong after that point, and a lot of it's just been able to stop the defense up at the net with the blocking. 7 blocks so far by Central Catholic, 5 for the Lady Knights of Mater Dei.
Today's game is available for all subscribers via the NFHS Network live mobile app for Apple and Android devices. Download the app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store today to start watching live games wherever you are. Back at it, Mater Dei needs a side out. And they're going to get it. Good block. Avery Patton comes through big time against Niepagan.
We mentioned that sophomore battle, and Patton recognizing is going all the way to the outside, and she was set for the block.
4-0 run is over, but Central Catholic gets right back on the scoreboard with the serve into the net.
That is one great thing about volleyball is how quickly the momentum can shift.
Unlike any other sport. Classic 2A state championship in progress. Point for Mater Dei.
Avery Wibbles just doing what was needed to get the side out. She picked up her 4th kill of this afternoon, leading the way with Korkenmeyer.
Klosterman, the freshman, will serve. Some side spin on that, hard to deal with. Kept alive by Korkenmeyer. Fair, just poked it over. Good coverage there by Peg. Good dig from Serta. And a kill from Lauren O'Brien.
The support around Campbell Nepeg up at the net. O'Brien, we've mentioned, picking up her 3rd there. Krenz has also been very helpful, but the hitting percentage still just barely over 0.
That serve is long at the worst possible time for Central Catholic. On to serve is Abby Cool, and she'll try to keep her cool. You knew that was coming, and close out this set. Fair with a miss hit. Korkenmeyer blocked. That one's going to go to Aubrey.
There was a lot happening all within 3 feet of the setter, which is allowing Central Catholic to be able to get that nice block in Korkenmeyer.
O'Brien with the serve. Taken by Cool. And another point for Central Catholic. 24-20. Korkenmeyer just pushes it in the deep corner. That's a kill, and that is the set for Mater Dei. 25-20. We're even at 1, folks. 1 set. Winner take all for the 2A state championship here in Normal.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on, so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Well, this is what you dream about when you're a volleyball player. 1 set, first one to 25 by 2 for a state championship. And here it is right in front of us.
Well, you always want it to go 2 when you're the player. But when you're looking at the matchup, it's no surprise that this is going 3. Both sides, Central Catholic, the first one to make the mark in set 1, come out super aggressive. You start to see Mater Dei in set 2 come out aggressive with their serving. That was the game changer in set 2, is how much pressure they put on Central Catholic with the passing.
Central Catholic in the white uniforms, the right side of your screen, and the blue to the left is Mater Dei. We're at CEFCU Arena, campus of Illinois State University. Getting close to the Thanksgiving break, aren't we?
We are.
You know what comes after that, Christmas.
And Thanksgiving's late this year.
It is.
So it comes even sooner.
Yes, it does. See a lot of Christmas trees up already. People want to, they're just like, you know what, that week we're losing this year between Thanksgiving and December 1st, I'm just putting it up. All right, here we go. We're underway. It'll be O'Brien leading things off. And what are they saying here?
They thought that there might have been a touch on the defensive dig.
That ball hit because Coach Menendez was over there, and she got too close to the player. It hit her, and she was clapping like, that's okay, my bad. So a break for Central Catholic, but Mater Dei gets the point right back. Unless the ball hit the coach and then bounced off the coach and hit the player. The coach is standing out of bounds.
It looked like it went off O'Brien just at the last, just a quick.
Right, just a graze.
Yeah.
Niepagan, well, you're right. They continue to go at her on the serve.
Well, and that's just scouting out your opponent and looking at where all of the production's coming from, who's the strong passer, and making her pass the ball. And that should be a compliment to Campbell Niepagan, that teams want to take you out of your passing game.
Ball is in. Point for Central Catholic. Their fans wanted a lift on Niepagan. Every call is going to get questioned. Everything's under a magnifying glass in the state championship game.
Getting intense in here, Scott.
Serve from Aubrey Campbell. Ball is just out. Good call by the official.
Well, because of this disruption, it really hasn't allowed either team to kind of set the tone yet. We've been fighting calls and fighting things in and out.
Dig in the back by O'Brien. Niepagan. Ball was tipped. The Knights want a pin violation, which would mean the ball would be out of bounds. They're not going to get it. On a bad set. Does not hurt Mater Dei because that ball is hit out of bounds by Niepagan.
Both teams, I think, just need to settle down a little. They're getting caught up in
fans.
Yeah.
We need to bring the A back out here because sports with an attitude, right?
Yeah.
Where's our mascot? Serve into the net by Nettinger. I get it, though. A lot on the line.
Absolutely.
History on the line. Niepagan takes charge. Nice dig there by O'Brien, but she's everywhere. Ball hit the pin. And who are they going to give the point to? I think it's Central Catholic, right?
Central Catholic.
So the ball was blocked, then hit the pin.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Wild. Good serve. Nice and short. Caused the defense to move. And there's a kill. Kill will be given to Wibbles, who's quietly having herself a big game, up to 5 kills now.
Yeah, set 2, she really kind of came alive and helping in the production. Now in set 3.
Oh, nice job by O'Brien again. A little bit of a heavy pass. She was able to just flick it back into a perfect spot for the kill.
And that has a lot to do with the timing of the middle understanding to be patient and wait for the setter to try and save the ball.
Central Catholic up by 3. And that swing is long off the right arm of Wibbles. 4-point lead for Central Catholic. Well, we've seen huge swings in this match. Nice soft serve again, taken by Lampy. Good block in the middle there from Henniges. Knee pagan. That was a kill. It made it over and came back on their side.
Well, not only does Campbell Niepagan have the shot selection, she has a lot of power, and it stresses those blocks out and creates a kill.
That's 13 kills for her in the state championship.
And she's had 30 swings so far, which you look at yesterday, she was the go-to player yesterday as well, and she racked up 22 attempts on 13 kills.
We're just sitting at 9-4 also. We got a ways to go.
But you do hear a lot about Campbell Niepagan, but you look at the support around her, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2 kills respectively with their teammates. And so there is still a lot of distribution going on the court.
And I don't know where Bloomington Central Catholic would be without Lauren O'Brien.
Yeah.
The setter, she's special. She does it all. Look at 12 assists, 8 digs. Doesn't come off the court. Plays different positions. Just really good. Unbelievable dig. That was Serta. Niepagan dinks it over the top. Great coverage, but out of bounds. Good effort by Marley Haig. Just a little bit too much on that. Look at this. It's 10-4, just like that.
And now we're seeing modern day kind of how Central Catholic was at the end of that second set.
And an overpass, and there is our girl, Lauren O'Brien.
Well, you mentioned it, Scott. She's just all over the place and does such a great job leading the team.
Nice soft serve again. O'Brien blocked this time, and that'll be a point, a much-needed point for Mater Dei.
Marley Haig stepping up with a block on the outside. She's a 5'8" sophomore.
And she's got some guts. Here's Haley Klosterman, a freshman serving. And heavy on the return, point for Mater Dei, back-to-back. And they're right back in this third set for the championship.
It's that serve-receive piece where making the setter go to someone else, but they're focused on going left back.
And Niepagan hit right at the block attempt from Wibbles and won that battle, and now she'll serve. (12-6), 15 kills for Niepagan. Make it 16. Horkenmeyer blocked. Niepagan tracks it down. Passes it to Serta, who gives it to Fair, and that is out of bounds.
A lot of scrambled play, looking at opportunities to get the ball down. Seeing Mater Dei going for those corners just in rally play.
Central Catholic hitting .455 in this third set. Mater Dei negative .067. And there's a finish. A big swing. That was Henniges.
Henniges is fun to watch out of the middle. Again, she's not very tall, but she finds a way to get quickly around the block, standing at 5'9".
I got a little excited there. Side out for Mater Dei. One of the best programs in state history. This will be their 20th trophy this year.
It's just hard to fathom.
It is. And it would be their 9th state championship. And a block. Korkenmeyer coming through big time as she took on Rosie Krenz and won.
And Korkenmeyer didn't have to move with that set. That didn't make her have to choose where to go. She just stood right there. That was an easy block for Mater Dei.
Here's Lampy. Fair gets the kill.
Well, Central Catholic's had some success going that sharp cross, which is interesting because you look at Korkenmeyer, she's in the left, essentially that left
Right,
spot.
she's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, what a swing from Ella Dirks. Wow. She put some heat on that.
She did, and she's evening out this offense here by the Lady Knights. Now the third player with 5 kills.
And Fair, too much on the return. The serve, receive, air, and Mater Dei knows exactly what to do with those.
This is a tough rotation for Central Catholic. Niepegen's in the middle, so obviously that is where they are going, putting a lot of pressure to serve that middle.
Good return this time. Right side to Fair. A block and then a dig by Lampy. O'Brien there. Smart move. Addison Nettinger.
You saw the back row attack from Niepegen. You thought that was going to work, but the nice dig, and Nettinger just taking it upon herself to try and get back and close this up.
Mater Dei has scored 8 of the last 11 points. Make it 9 out of 12. Timeout coming. It was 11-4. Now it's 14-13. What a run by Mater Dei, and you knew it was coming.
Yeah, it's the state championship. We're in the third match. Both teams, one trying to pick up their 20th trophy, the other one
pick up their second.
Pick up their second with a really young, great class with a lot of talent. So, yeah, this has been exciting. Yesterday, when Central Catholic was going against Timothy Christian, that was a back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was a great match, that first set. And this set has been just as equally entertaining watching these two compete.
14-13, Central Catholic receiving serve here. And it'll be Addie Lampy. Libero's ready, and the serve right at Addie Fair. On a break. The set was a little off on that slide, Laura Benton, but still they ended up getting the point and the kill.
Well, and those timeout points are so crucial. That's what the coach is looking for out of a timeout. Score, side out, get a point.
That was Rosie Krenz. Look at a nice adjustment. Oh, great effort by Niepegen, and then a diving attempt by Whittle. And she slammed into the ladder for the official. Just bounced right off it and then bounced right back up.
Those liberos, they have a mindset.
They do. Good serve receive. O'Brien the set. Niepegen blocked straight up in the air. Back to O'Brien. This time she'll go to the middle. Oh, great swing by O'Brien to keep this point alive. And they end up winning the point. There she is again, Lauren O'Brien.
One of those rare points where the offense isn't ahead of the game. The defense kept that ball in play. The blocking, what a point.
Here's the libero, Wiedewoot to serve. Receive air will give BCC a chance here. Pushed in the back there by Henniges. Block out of bounds, point from Mater Dei.
Ella Dirks got the last kill and now taking the team lead with 7 kills, and she's just making quick business of it. Get those points quickly and start getting a tie.
Niepagan can't handle it. That is an ace, and we are tied at 16. The 7-point deficit that Mater Dei was looking at is gone.
Well, and this is a crucial part of the game, Scott, too, where you have to stop the team from having big runs. Neither team can afford a big run.
Nice dig. That was Nenninger. O'Brien. Niepagan blocked by Avery Wibbles. That is her 5th block of the match.
She has been all over the net, and with that lineup going against Niepagan.
And Mater Dei has the lead. They'll try Niepagan again. This time she shoves it right to Nenninger. Niepagan yet again. Diving effort by Nenninger. That is long. 37 times. Campbell Niepagan, make it 38 times she's been leading this attack.
The defense has definitely been making it difficult for all the hitters, just multiple opportunities.
Nice job that time by Campbell. She moved a little to the right. She got away from the pin.
Yeah, make the middle and the right side blocker try to adjust. Obviously, they're set out there on the pin. Move that set in.
Smart play. Mater Dei up by 1. The serve. Nicely done for Central Catholic, but a mistake for the Knights. Can't afford to make those mistakes at this point. 18 all.
And that's what we were talking about, those small runs. Mater Dei's got to respond quickly before it gets out of reach.
Manager. Real nice job of setting up Wibbles. I mean, she was running away from the court. She went over her shoulder, put it in a pretty good spot for Wibbles.
Well, it's going to get interesting, Scott, from here on out. Both teams now hitting in the positive. Central Catholic 241, Mater Dei 111.
Did you say going to get interesting? I can't handle any more interesting than this. Super dig from Klosterman. How about that, the freshman stepping up. That ball is barely out on the block. And all of her teammates come rushing over knowing that Campbell's out of a bit of a rough road here in the 3rd set and said, come on, you got this. Love to see that. 19 all. Niepagan took a little something off that and it fell to the ground right in front of Lampe.
Well, that's
Big
just
time serve.
To the 4 aces that have already happened, but her first, Niepagan's first ace of this match.
Let's go right back to Lampe. What a kill from Wibbles.
Not only did Wibbles have power on that, but the placement was just perfect, and that was a huge point.
20-20. First to 25 by 2. Wins the 2A title. Fair. Fair can't keep it up. Back-to-back points for Mater Dei, and they're up by 1.
Marley Haig, she's just had those little moments where they're big times, though. She only has 3 kills, but they've come at perfect time for her Lady Knights.
And too much on that. And Mater Dei all of a sudden has a 2-point lead. The swing from Henniges had too much on it. And a timeout taken by Coach Menendez as all of a sudden she's looking up and seeing Mater Dei with a 2-point cushion and 3 away from the championship.
Well, this has definitely been a battle. If you're Central Catholic, it's all about siding out. Get a good pass. Get the offense going. Campbell Niepagan's in the back row, but you have Fair up in the front row who's got 6 kills, and she's been able to get her kills. Also the middles. Get them involved again. Now for Mater Dei. Keep that pressure on with the serving, and their defense has allowed multiple opportunities to win points.
That's right. Here we go, 22-20. Cool will serve. Fair will get the kill. She went right at Nettinger and Korkenmeyer and won that battle.
That was a huge point for Central Catholic, and Fair just taking all that weight on her shoulders, get herself a point.
Henniges with the serve. Fair. Unbelievable dig from Lampe. I don't know how she kept that up. The slide, the block, the point for Mater Dei. They're 2 away from winning it all.
I'm not sure enough has been said about Marley Haig and her impact on this match. 3 kills, 3 blocks.
Lampe sends it across. The Saints get the much-needed side out. Aubrey Fair rising to the occasion.
And Aubrey Fair has been able to pick up those points, but this is an important rotation. This is the last rotation in which Campbell Niepegen's in the back row.
On the line. I thought it was a good call.
It was super close, and I agree with you, Scott. I thought that was a good call.
23 all. That ball hit the official, which means it's out of bounds. She's got a big grin on her face.
I think that's because the bench was about ready to clear if it was called differently.
Championship point for Mater Dei. Niepegen with a dig. Number 9 feels fine for Breese Mater Dei.
What a comeback. And I say comeback because that first set, it was not looking like Mater Dei was going to have enough power to go against Central Catholic, but they were just steady the entire time from second set to third, and they just didn't look back.
25-23. They were down 11-4 in that third set. You don't see big comebacks in a championship like that.
Yeah, and both sides were doing that, where those runs, but those last few points in that run by Mater Dei was separation. But you can't talk about this match without focusing on the defense by both sides. Central Catholic 44, your state champions 31 digs.
Remarkable game, remarkable match. Remarkable programs. And number 9 for Breese Mater Dei. Coming up, Country Financial Player of the Game and the trophy and medal presentations all straight ahead.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
We're back here at CEFCU Arena. Player of the Game is brought to you by Country Financial. Find out why over 1 million families let Country Financial protect their lives and livelihoods. Visit countryfinancial.com for more information. Laura Benton, it's a plethora of people you could choose to be your Country Financial Player of the Game. Who is it?
Well, we're going with Avery Wibbles. She had a remarkable afternoon, 7 kills, hit 211, but the part that stood out the most was she was part of those 5 blocks, and she really took the stage at the state championship match.
Yeah, she certainly did. Wibbles, the senior, coming through big time and helping her team win the championship and the school's 9th overall. That was everything we thought it was going to be. I was talking to people in between sessions here earlier, and I said, best game of the day very well could be the 2A game, and it's going to take big effort by the rest of the game, with the rest of the teams to do better than that.
Yeah, that was a really fun match to be a part of and watch. Just so much talent on the court battling it out.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was defense too, and you're right. Look, 44 digs for Bloomington Central Catholic, 31. Hitting percentages weren't off the charts, and it was because, due in large part, to 8 blocks, 11 blocks, the defense.
Yep, absolutely. It was a game changer.
It certainly was. Well, congratulations to Breese Mater Dei. They are the 2A state champions here in 2024. They go back-to-back, winning last year's as well, finishing the year with an incredible run here, 38-3, and the school's 9th championship and their 20th trophy for Bloomington Central Catholic. It's the first time they've ever finished second. They have 2/3, a first, a fourth, and now a second. For Laura Benton, I'm Scott Slocum from CEF Arena. Don't go anywhere, though. The NFHSnetwork.com/IHSA channel here is going to bring you the trophy presentations and the medals to all the athletes, administrators, and coaches. Again, it's Breese Mater Dei, 1925, 25-20, 25-23 over Bloomington Central Catholic.
Presented medallions will be members of the Illinois High School Association Board of Directors. Attending today's match are Brian Goody of Hamilton, representing Division 6. Katie Hassan of Taylor Ridge, Rockridge, an at-large member. Tom Shergan of Chicago De La Salle, an at-large member. It's now time for the IHSA Volleyball Trophy presentation, brought to you by Country Financial. At this time, please meet the Titans of El Paso Gridley. They finished the 2024 season in fourth place with a final record of 31 wins and 9 losses. First, meet the superintendent of El Paso Gridley High School, Deanne Heck. Principal, Joe Landers. Athletic Director, Adam Troll. AD Assistant, Kisha Gregg. Head Coach, Andrea Hartwell. Assistant Coach, Justin Kinzinger. Assistant Coach, Henny Brucey. And now the team, number 2, Breese Benner. Number 3, Jada Reed. Number 4, Taylor Lakeland. Number 6, Kaylee Hacko. Number 11, Breese Decker. Number 12, Eliza Beese. Number 14, Abby Hale. 26, Ember DePaul. Number 29, Aubrey Phillips. Number 30, Emma Offerman. Manager, Clarissa Kelsey. And manager, Sheila Moore. And now, we'll coach Andrea Hartwick and the captains of El Paso Ridley High School step forward to receive the 4th place trophy. Congratulations, El Paso Ridley. And now at this time, please meet the Trojans of Elmhurst, Timothy Christian, who finished the 2024 season in 3rd place with a final record of 39 wins and 3 losses. First, meet the superintendent of Elmhurst Timothy Christian High School, Matt Davidson. Principal, Dr. Brad Mitchell. Athletic Director, Jack LeGrand. Trainer, Billy O'Connell. Head coach, Scott Petersma. Assistant coach, Sherilyn Hello. Assistant coach, Melanie Lomkis. Assistant coach, Cassidy Block. And assistant coach, Tracy Westrock. And now for the players, number 1, Anna Slinkman. Number 2, Kate Olsen. Number 3, Carolina St. Charles. Number 4, Alexis Brandsma. Number 5, Marianne Osvaldo. Number 6, Anna Stoll. Number 8.